Hi, it's Taylor T. Charleston, and I'm back with another video for you. Going back to rock and roll today, I actually just paid a visit over to my buddy Joey at Record City the other day. I've actually got my shirt on right there. One of my favorite places to shop in Vegas if I want to pick up vinyl. Back in the day, I would buy a lot of records that I'd try to go out and get autographed at concerts. I might do another video later on focusing more on some of the stuff I've gotten signed over the years, vinyl-wise. I've got a whole wall full of that stuff in my bedroom. But anyway, for today, like I said, I went over to Record City and I picked up 2 new releases. At their peak, Record City had 6 stores around Vegas. They've only got 2 now. They've got one on East Charleston and one on Sahara and Paradise, kind of over by the Stratosphere Tower. I'll include a pertinent link here as well as addresses for those stores if you want to check them out if you live in Vegas or you're going to be visiting. Anyway, I'll go ahead and get on with what it was I purchased during my last visit. 2 things I picked up. First of all, I got this. This is LA Guns Boston 1989. LA Guns, one of the all-time great 80s hair and glam bands. The group featured Tracy Guns on lead guitar and Phil Lewis on vocals. Phil Lewis, actually from England, he was in the band Girl, which also featured Phil Collen, who later went on to play guitar with Def Leppard. The group featured Steve Riley on drums, and LA Guns' Steve Riley had previously been the drummer for the band Wasp, so a lot of these guys get around, so I'm going to do an unboxing of this, and here's the back cover. There's the track list and the information on where it was recorded, what's on each side, and looks like this is mostly, not surprisingly, LA Guns originals, but they've also got a cover of Rock Candy there, the old Montrose song, which was kind of a pleasant surprise, and why don't we crack this open and see what's inside. On this side, you got a photo of the band, and then down here you got the track list, as well as all the writing credits and so forth. On this side, there's an essay written by vocalist Phil Lewis. Apparently this was written back in 2014, and Phil Lewis lives here in Vegas, so I do see him around town a pretty fair amount. And now we'll look at the actual disc. It's actually a transparent red, which is pretty cool. And then here's the other side. Basically, pretty much looks the same. So as you can see, this is a pretty nice looking release, and it's definitely nice to have vintage LA Guns content getting a reissue, getting officially released, and on vinyl no less. And if you look down here, the photography on here, it's kind of small print, but it's by David Plastic. Great rock and roll photographer. I've mentioned him a few times on my channel. Those rock cyclopedia books that I did, I paid him to use his photos, and I'll include a link to his page so that you can buy prints of his photos if you're interested as well. And I did get one other thing during my trip to Record City. This is an Ace Frehley Spaceman Record Store Day picture disc. I didn't go on Record Store Day, but they did have this, left over in there for a pretty decent price, and I'll do a close-up there. You got the Record Store Day sticker there, and it's a picture disc, so there's actually, the picture on the disc. This has, Ace Frehley in his orange astronaut uniform. If you look closely, it's got the old Kiss Spaceman makeup he used to wear on there. On the back here, you've got the track list for the album. This album came out in 2018. I actually did a platinum meet and greet with Ace Frehley around the time the album came out, so I got a vinyl copy of the normal release of the record, and got to meet him, got him to sign that, so that was pretty cool. And then there's the front, which we just saw through the wrapping, and then the picture on the back, you've got his space helmet there, and then if you look closer, it's got the track list as well as the title of the album. And there's a few other little things in here as well. This back cover piece that we looked at earlier that just had the track list, you turn this around, it's got a more thorough track list and a picture of his guitar. Got all the writing credits there, and this is actually a pretty solid release. I'm glad to see Ace is still keeping active and going strong musically. The guy's got to be about 70 years old by now, and definitely still tears up the stage, and I can't say that for everyone his age. And there's one more bonus item in here as well, and that's an 18 by 24 poster. And I'll probably go out and buy a frame and hang this up on my wall, but just showing that off real quick. Yeah. Have you had a chance to check out any of your local record stores lately, and have you picked up any new vinyl releases? It seems like vinyl's undergoing sort of a resurgence these days. Comment down below and let me know what you think. Let me know if you've bought either of these releases or, anything else on vinyl at all. Also, remember to like this video if you found it helpful or interesting, and subscribe to my channel for more content. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. I will see you in my next video.